Today's show is sponsored by the Scream Zone. LCC students save $6 off of the terrifying triple haunt admission at the goriest, scariest, and screamiest Fright Fest in San Diego.
Good afternoon, Mavericks. I'm Kennedy Carr.
And I'm Frankie Reyes.
And you're watching MavNation.
Don't forget that today is early out, which means everyone gets out at 1:22.
Also, this Friday we have a home game against San Marcos at 7 p.m. Make sure to dress in all pink because the theme is pink out.
This Wednesday, 9th and 11th graders will be taking the PSAT. Hey, Mr. Vaughn.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Are you making a video?
Yeah.
Were you talking about PSAT?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no move. Let me do it.
Okay.
All right, so Wednesday, big day. We have PSAT for 9th graders and PSAT for 11th graders, two different tests. We also have the pre-ACT. So 9th, 10th, 11th graders will all be testing Wednesday morning. Seniors, you have a senior activity that's mandatory. That means attendance is mandatory for all students. For students in grades 9 through 11, if you're wondering what classroom you're supposed to go to, we'll be posting that in front of the Learning Commons on Tuesday. It'll also be posted Wednesday morning. Very important, people are on time on Wednesday. We want to do well on the test. On Thursday, the fun continues with an evacuation drill. So 4th period, we're gonna have evacuation drill. Just make sure and follow the guidelines that your teacher sets forward for you. The evacuation drill takes us all out to the stadium and we'll have a good time that'll lead straight into an assembly.
Now here's MavNation reporter Frankie Reyes talking to students from Mav on the Street.
If I were to meet one person, it would probably be Ronald Reagan because I've met his wife when I was really young and he's probably one of the greater presidents that we've had.
I'd want to meet Walt Disney.
I'd probably say that I'd want to be David Bowie just because he played such a huge role in the music world and made such an impact on so many people.
Martin Luther King because he was savage.
Okay, if I could go back and meet one person, it'd definitely be Michael Jackson.
Next week is Red Ribbon Week to promote awareness about drug and alcohol use. Mav Voices is holding a meeting this Wednesday in the Flex Lab. Make sure to stop by and share your thoughts about our school.
There are college representatives coming to our school pretty soon, so make sure to check the chalkboard in the Learning Commons for more information.
If you would like us to cover your club or class, email us at mavlifenews@gmail.com. Now here's reporters McKenna Ozan and Kennedy Carr speaking with Coco Yuan, the president of the K-pop club here at LCC.
What made you decide to start your club?
Because I'm interested in K-pop, and K-pop is kind of similar to American pop music, so people here interested in pop music can maybe listen to K-pop too. I just hope everybody will try to accept other cultures and be respectful to them. Yeah, and then we can have fun together.
The FLS Backyard Revamp Project is an effort made by Curtis Fillmore to make the backyard area of his classroom a more functional area for all students. Here's Josh Soria with more information on that.
Mr. Fillmore is a teacher here at LCC who works with special education. His plan is to transform the lot behind his room and would want to revamp it and completely transform it into something new.
The project is kind of based on getting a garden that's going to be sustainable and functional for students.
FLS My Backyard project has been striving to achieve the goal of doing what's best for the students of FLS.
Our goal is to get a functional garden up and running that students can come by and help out, and our students can have access to some curriculum that can be life science based.
Mr. Fillmore has also headed a new direction for fundraising money for our project.
We're hoping to fundraise through our Healthy Planets, which we teamed up with. And we're hoping to raise around $7,000. That is all inclusive for all the tools, all the seeds, all the planting box, the materials that you would need to start a garden.
The FLS classroom hasn't been the only people working on the project, as they've also received help from Culinary Arts next door.
We're not only teaming up with our Best Pals Club, but we're also teaming up with the Culinary Arts. So Miss Griffin can use the herbs and spices and vegetables that are grown in the garden that can be consumed by the students here.
Ms. Griffin has also helped with improvements with the project by sending over students to do little improvements in the backyard, as well as sending over items such as seeds.
So in the past we've sent some students over to the backyard because there was a lot of junk back there. So we just cleared the weeds and kind of made it a little better.
Another reason Culinary Arts has been involved is because they would like to grow some produce and is waiting to save money by doing so.
To get to grow them ourselves would save a lot of money, and I think it would be really cool to show the students that we picked it from the backyard and that it's fresh, and it's just something you can do in your own home.
I mean, this is one of the biggest spaces on campus and it's not being utilized, and so we would like to beautify and utilize this space for its true potential.
And that's it for this episode of MavNation.
I'm Kennedy Carr.
And I'm Frankie Reyes.
And this is MavNation signing off.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our third edition of the MavLife Sports Report. I'm Calvin Zeljak, and this is Colby Roberts.
Today's show will feature interviews with MavLife Sports reporter Evan West and Trevor Ferguson, as well as the MavLife Sports Whip Around.
Without further ado, let's send it out to Trevor Ferguson.
What's one thing you're looking forward to most this season?
I'm looking forward to being able to show La Costa Canyon students and the community here what these athletes can do. These girls are incredible, and I am so excited to be first-time competitors because we do have maybe a lot of pressure, but we also have let's see what we can do, and so we have nothing but the ability to gain. We have two varsity captains. The first is Claire Granich, she's our head captain, and the co-captain for varsity is Bliss Carroll, and we have kind of an involved captain selection process because I am genuinely interested in the feedback from the team members themselves, but I also need to be able to know that it's going to be someone that I can trust with a variety of jobs. I think a lot of times with cheerleading, we're very underestimated, and I think that the biggest thing I brought from the teams I worked with in Utah is that I expect a hard work ethic, and that's something that this year's team has seen as far as my expectation from the get-go, and I've been so impressed with how quickly each member of the team seems to have jumped right in all the way, feet first, and they are working hard. I was a 3-year competitive cheerleader in my high school, my alma mater, which is actually the same school, that I turned around and coached, and I was the head cheerleading coach there for 10 years as well, and it was always competitive. I'm most excited to get to our competitive season and allow these young ladies to also see how much fun it is to be competitive. It's why I do this.
Alright, now let's get right into our MavLife Sports Whip Around.
Last week, girls volleyball played against Carlsbad and won it 3-0. Follow at MavLife Sports on Twitter for more scores.
Boys water polo, they defeated SDA on October 4th by a score of 13-10, and then El Camino by a score of 10-4 on the 5th. They have multiple games coming up in the next week, so follow at MavLife Sports on Twitter for updates.
Girls tennis defeated the Sage Creek Bobcats 15-3 on the 4th, as well as playing in multiple doubles tournaments.
Both boys and girls cross country took first place in their first league meet, defeating SDA, CCA, Torrey Pines, Sage Creek, and Carlsbad.
Girls field hockey's won quite a few games as of late, including a game against Vista on the 1st and Buena Vista on the 4th. In one of their most recent games on Tuesday, they shut out Sage Creek 7-0.
All right, the Maverick football team was defeated 34-23 in their homecoming game versus El Camino, but due to an ineligible player on El Camino, they pick up the win, move to 4-2 on the season and 2-0 in league play.
All right, that'll do it from us. See you next time.
Hello, Mavericks! My name is Gillian Chaffra, but you can call me Gil, and today we are very excited because we are bringing in some Mavericks to try pumpkin spice flavored products. Sit back, relax, and enjoy MavLife Style, the show made for the Mavs by the Mavs on what makes LCC LCC.
Hey, I'm Christina Martino, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Georgie Cabersi, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Ryan Shook, I'm in 12th grade.
I'm Riley Still, and I'm in 11th.
Ziggy Beckeris, 12.
I'm Anna, I'm a senior.
I'm Mia Hickmat.
I'm Brooke DeLong. I'm a freshman.
I'm a freshman.
Smells like the farm.
I don't like how it's filming.
Tastes pretty good.
You don't know? Is that a no? It's like a cold PSL.
I really like that.
Tastes like sugar. Tastes like coffee, but like sugar coffee.
Pumpkin.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
It tastes like a good time. A little bit of like coffee bean in there, but also like fresh taste of veggies and.
It was great. It's really good. I just wonder how it'd be hot.
It flames.
A pumpkin spice.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart. Yeah, Pop-Tart.
They do something right there.
It's like dough.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm just a bit confused.
Yeah, talk. I wish I had a full pack of these.
I think ours smell different. Yeah, yours smells like nail polish actually.
I'd buy this, warm it up, put some whipped cream on top.
I'm not eating another one of those.
Oh my god, that was so disgusting.
Flaming. This flames.
It's so weird looking.
Alright, flame on. It smells like advent calendar chocolate. Oh, that's miserable.
This is flame.
What are you trying to do to us? Yeah, it's hot.
This has no pumpkin in it. It's straight up chocolate.
This is straight chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate that was made by like two guys who didn't use gloves. It's
And
like
getting all deep with it.
Is this a joke? There's no pumpkin.
This is regular chocolate.
Lindor. Flame on.
It smells,
It smells like a really bad like kid's store.
It smells like Christmas. Christmas.
Like,
Smells
it
like McDonald's.
It smells like Ivan's.
I say McDonald's.
It's like someone just like legit just got pumpkin spice, like not even blended it with anything, just shoved it in it.
It's like I'm eating home goods. Like the scent inside of home goods.
Exactly.
It's like
It's like a pumpkin nut.
It's like salty.
Give me an almond.
Chocolate covered almonds are my favorite thing ever.
I wish they were cashews.
I wish they were cashews.
Here, you want me to play it?
Flame on.
Yeah, it's a new trend.
No, but like, are other teachers doing
Oh,
this? Is
no.
This? No,
No.
then no, I'm not doing that.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no, like this.